The Ukraine conflict remains a focal point of global attention, with new developments emerging daily, shaping the course of this ongoing crisis. Cities once bustling with life now bear the scars of war, with military vehicles patrolling the streets and civilians navigating through the rubble of their former homes. On May 16, peace talks between Ukraine and Russia resumed in Istanbul, marking the first direct dialogue since 2022. The atmosphere was tense but hopeful, as officials from both sides shook hands and entered the meeting room. The discussions focused on finding a path to ceasefire and addressing humanitarian concerns. Despite Ukraine proposing a meeting between Presidents Zelensky and Putin, Russia remains uninterested in a ceasefire, presenting demands that Ukraine finds unacceptable. The impasse continues to strain diplomatic efforts. Russia's demands include cutting off Western military aid and recognizing occupied territories as Russian, which Ukraine sees as non-starters. This has led to increased international tension and calls for more robust support for Ukraine. An agreement to swap 1,000 prisoners of war each has been reached, bringing a glimmer of hope as families are reunited with their loved ones. This exchange is seen as a small but significant step towards building trust. Russian forces have advanced in the Donetsk, Kharkiv, and Sumy regions, altering the dynamics on the ground. Civilians in these areas face daily hardships, with many displaced and in dire need of assistance. Ukrainian forces have made strides near Chasiv Yar, but the conflict continues to take a toll on the local population. The humanitarian crisis is deepening, with shortages of food, water, and medical supplies. Between May 10, 16, over 1,400 political violence events were recorded, with 81 incidents targeting civilians. The impact on civilians is devastating, with many losing their homes and loved ones. In Zaporizhia, Russia aims for permanent control over the nuclear power plant, laying new power lines to connect it to their grid. This move has raised international concerns about nuclear safety and energy security. Internationally, the EU is working on new sanctions against Russia, while Sweden has approved nearly $500 million for Ukraine's defense. Global reactions continue to shape the geopolitical landscape. Stay tuned for more updates on this evolving conflict. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest news. Your support helps us bring you timely and accurate information. Humanitarian efforts continue to provide relief to those affected by the conflict, with volunteers working tirelessly to distribute aid and support to civilians in need. The international community's response remains crucial in alleviating the suffering of those caught in the crossfire.